Hey guys, we're back! It's the Jack's Adventures team, but we're not Jack's Adventures anymore. You're now tuned in to Plain Sailing Adventures. So we're here to discover everything that the world has to offer. So over the next few months you can expect some brand new content, new style on all of our platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and of course the website hub as well, which you should definitely follow us on, www.jackventurestv.com. Check it out, everything's on there, and you can get to all of our other platforms through the links. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. This is where the main videos go. A few videos may go to the website, but this is where you're going to see all the latest content. So do subscribe and hit that bell as well for notifications. Make sure you get notified of every new video that comes out. So without further ado, I'll kick off the first episode of our brand new series. Welcome to Africa. Kenya, home of the Big Five, and home to millions of people trying to survive in this wild land. Join us, the Plain Sailing Adventures team, as we explore Kenya in search of a new adventure.
Here is where it all begins, 'cause I've been needing you the most. Lost, looking for you up in the stars, while I have kept you in my heart. Life is worth living. Oh, and you give me all your loving. And our love is a chain reaction. It comes in spurts, so let's keep this moving. Leave all the fears that you have behind, and we'll break every curse, put it on the line. Can't stop fighting for you, 'cause all I know is I'll go anywhere that you wanna go. 'Cause life is worth living. Oh, and you give me all your loving. And our love is a chain reaction. It comes in spurts, so let's keep this moving. You got me high up when I'm feeling low. You got me losing all of my control. This world is always feeling cold, but you're everything a miracle. Life is worth living when you give me all your loving. And our love is a chain reaction. It comes in spurts, so let's keep this moving. Yeah, you got me high up when I'm feeling low. You got me
We flew from London Heathrow to Jomo Kenyatta International, and we stayed overnight in Nairobi, resting for an early start the next day. On our first morning in Kenya, we left Nairobi, Kenya's capital, and we were heading north to Samburu National Park. The drive from Nairobi to Samburu is about 6 hours. There's plenty to see on the way. Many of the towns we passed through had extensive markets selling all sorts of goods. There were also a lot of fruit and vegetable markets in many of the small towns, and just as many small market stalls on the side of the road outside of town. Seeing these towns and villages in front of your eyes really does show you the raw sense of life that exists here. In our world of technological advances and easy living, we sometimes forget that there are places in the world much less developed than ours. While Swahili is one of the main languages in Kenya, you'll find that a large amount of the information across the country is in English. A majority of the population also speak English as a second language. This bilingual culture originated from when Kenya was part of the British Empire. When you see this world for yourself, you tend to realise how disconnected we have become to the third world. In our ever-advancing world, disconnection is easy, which is why it's so important to create awareness for the people that need help on a very basic level. While Kenya is improving, there is still a vast amount of people without fresh drinking water or electricity, something that we take for granted every single day. The whole adventure from start to finish in Kenya was an eye-opening one for the team, and we all learned much more than expected, not just about the wildlife that lives here, but also about the people that call Kenya home, their way of life, and the struggles they deal with, not just day to day, but also for the long haul. As we were coming closer to Samburu National Park, we were lucky enough to catch a glimpse at a dust devil, Kenya's version of a tornado. Unlike a tornado though, a dust devil rarely becomes large enough to threaten people or property. Once inside the national park, we quickly moved towards our lodge, and while en route we were lucky enough to get a first glimpse at some of our new neighbours, the oryx and the reticulated giraffe. Shortly after, we reached our lodge for a much needed rest. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of The Spirit of Kenya. We hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you next week for the next episode. Next time on The Spirit of Kenya, we go on our first game drive in search of some of Kenya's wild herds of grazers, but get much more than we bargained for. Our second game drive sees the team come face to face with one of Kenya's fastest, and we found a family by the river having fun with the kids. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check us out at the Plain Sailing Hub for more content. All the links are down below. Plain Sailing Adventures. You only live once. Live big!